Hello fellow nyans! I watched this video of an Asian guy going around and interviewing Caucasian people what sort of punishments they received from their parents when they were a kid, and it was stuff like go to your room or no internet for a week. And then the video cuts to interviews with black people and Asian people, and they would say things that were like the total opposite, like they got hardcore punishments. So that video inspired me to come up with this list of the punishments and emotional abuse that my brother and I received when we were kids. And when I say emotional abuse, it would be things that my parents would say that would really scare me and my brother. I think a lot of Asian kids will have heard these phrases that I'll mention in this video. So you know you've been a naughty Asian kid when you were made to get on your knees and stay on your knees for a period of time. Even if it was on carpet, it would still hurt because the fabric would just like burn through your knees, and by the time you got up, the texture of the fabric is like indented in the skin of your knee and it just looks so ugly. Maybe that's why the skin of my knees are so fudged up. Oh, and in addition to being on your knees on the floor, you've got to cross your arms when you are asked to spread your hand out ready to get the smack. And for me, it was the dreaded bamboo stick on the hand. When you get your ear pulled really, really hard. You are made to face the wall. I remember being made to stand in front of a wall and just reflect on the naughty things that I did. I don't remember how long I was made to stand in front of the wall for, but when time was up, my mum would call me over, tell me to say the naughty thing that I did, and then apologise for it. When you crossed your arms and apologise. I think this one was particularly a Vietnamese punishment, but say if I were to talk back at my mum or even like say something really bad to my mum, she would say "Khoan tay xin lỗi mẹ," which translates to cross your arm and say sorry to me. And the reply that I would say back, which is out of respect, would be "Con khoan tay xin lỗi mẹ," which means I'm crossing my arms and I'm sorry. Oh, and not forgetting to add that when you're being made to cross your arms and say sorry, there is a tool of abuse in the parent's hand ready to smack you with if you don't listen to them. When you're threatened with this saying, "Don't make me throw you out the house so the rubbish man will take you," and threatened with this, "I'll throw you out the house so the black people can kidnap you." Sure, Mum. Sure. When your parents enter your room and say this, "Your room look like pigsty, so go pack your clothes in rubbish bag and don't come back." When you made your parents feel ashamed and they say something like this, "I wish I never picked you up from the dumpster. I should have left you in the rubbish bin." There seems to be an ongoing pattern here with Asian kids and rubbish and trash. I think when Asian parents mention rubbish and trash and stuff, it literally makes us feel like shit. When you got hit with any household item, whatever your Asian parents could get their hands on, they would use it and abuse it. The typical things that Asian kids would get hit with would be belts, slippers, feather dusters, a remote control. The worst weapon I received was the bamboo stick. I cannot forget the pain of the bamboo stick. And before my mum would even hit me with the bamboo stick, she would go just so I could hear that bamboo stick cut through the air molecules. And those are all the punishments and emotional abuse that I could remember from my childhood. Most of the punishments my brother and I received were mostly from my mum because my dad wasn't around much. But when he was around and he was pissed off at us, oh my god, he is much scarier than my mother. I tried to run away from him and I remember being dragged by my legs just so I could get smacked in the butt like really hard. And it was with the slipper, and boy could he smack hard with the slipper. Let me know in the comments what sort of punishments you received when you were a kid, and which one of the things that I listed was something that your parents did to you or said to you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit that bell button so you're always notified when I upload a video. Subscribe, like, share the Nyan love, and thank you for watching. See ya, Nyans!